Saddam Hussein was one of the most controversial and powerful leaders of the modern Middle East. He ruled the nation of Iraq with absolute authority for nearly 24 years. His life was a story of ambition, fear, power, and ultimately, downfall. Born on April 28, 1937, in a small village near Tikrit, Saddam grew up in poverty and hardship. His childhood was marked by instability and violence, shaping his strong and ruthless personality. As a young man, he became deeply involved in Arab nationalist politics. He joined the Arab Socialist Ba'ath Party, which aimed to unify and modernize the Arab world. In 1959, Saddam took part in an attempted assassination of Iraq's prime minister. The attempt failed, and he fled the country to avoid arrest. He spent years in exile, building political connections and strengthening his influence. In 1968, the Ba'ath Party successfully seized power in Iraq through a coup. Saddam quickly rose through the ranks behind the scenes. Although Ahmed Hassan al-Bakr was president, Saddam became the real power in the government. By 1979, Saddam forced al-Bakr to resign and officially became president of Iraq. Soon after taking office, he removed rivals in a dramatic and televised purge. This event sent a clear message that opposition would not be tolerated. Under Saddam's rule, Iraq experienced rapid modernization. Oil revenues were used to build schools, hospitals, highways, and industries. Literacy campaigns significantly increased education rates across the country. At the same time, Saddam maintained strict control through intelligence agencies and security forces. Political opponents were imprisoned, tortured, or executed. Fear became a powerful tool in maintaining stability. In 1980, Saddam launched a war against neighboring Iran. He believed the conflict would strengthen Iraq's regional dominance. The war lasted 8 long years and caused massive casualties on both sides. Millions were injured or killed in one of the bloodiest wars of the 20th century. Despite heavy losses, neither side achieved a decisive victory. The war left Iraq deeply in debt and economically strained. In 1990, Saddam made another bold and risky decision. He ordered the invasion of Kuwait, accusing it of economic sabotage. The international community reacted swiftly and strongly. A US-led coalition formed to expel Iraqi forces. The conflict became known as the Gulf War. Within weeks, Iraq's military was pushed out of Kuwait. The defeat weakened Saddam's position globally, but not domestically. Severe economic sanctions were imposed on Iraq throughout the 1990s. These sanctions crippled the economy and caused widespread hardship among civilians. Food shortages, medical crises, and poverty became daily realities. Yet Saddam remained firmly in control. He continued to project an image of strength and defiance. State media portrayed him as a heroic defender of Iraq. Meanwhile, reports of human rights abuses continued to emerge. Mass graves and suppressed uprisings became part of Iraq's hidden history. In 2003, tensions with the United States reached a breaking point. The US accused Iraq of possessing weapons of mass destruction. A coalition invasion began in March 2003. Baghdad fell within weeks, and Saddam's government collapsed. He went into hiding as coalition forces searched for him. In December 2003, Saddam was captured near his hometown. Images of his arrest shocked the world. He appeared tired, disoriented, and far from the powerful image he once projected. An Iraqi tribunal charged him with crimes against humanity. The trial focused on the killing of civilians in the town of Dujail. After months of legal proceedings, Saddam was found guilty. On December 30, 2006, he was executed by hanging. His death marked an era in Iraqi history. For some Iraqis, he was remembered as a strong leader who brought order and development.
For others, he symbolized oppression, fear, and suffering. Historians continue to debate his legacy. Some argue he transformed Iraq into a regional power during the 1970s. Others emphasize the devastating wars and repression that defined his rule. His leadership reshaped the political landscape of the Middle East. The consequences of his decisions are still felt today. Saddam Hussein remains a powerful example of how absolute power can shape a nation's destiny. His rise was built on ambition and strategy. His rule was maintained through control and fear. And his fall demonstrated how quickly power can disappear. The story of Saddam Hussein is not just about one man. It is a story about power, conflict, loyalty, and survival. It is a chapter of history that continues to influence global politics even decades later. And it serves as a reminder that leadership can leave a legacy both monumental and tragic.